Burkey, goddammit. What's going on, party people? So, did anybody else hit a dead body on the freeway this morning? Probably thinking about suing the family because I spilled my coffee in my lap. So anyways, my girlfriend is bisexual. Typically, when I tell people that, guys often have the assumption that I'm the luckiest person in the world, like I won the lottery. The association is typically like, we're just checking out chicks all day and having threesomes nonstop. And sometimes that happens, but most of the time, dating a bisexual girl brings a lot of dangers into the relationship. Namely, the strap-on dildo. The first time I ever saw it, I'm not gonna lie, I was horrified. It looks like a prop out of the scariest John Wayne movie ever. The tension in the room, just knowing it was there, it felt like being locked in a room with a chimpanzee and a loaded gun. You know, eventually it's going to get the idea to use it. And one day, the chimpanzee shot me in the face. We had been drinking a little bit, and she looked at me and she said, "You know, I would love it if you sucked my dick." I'm sorry, you're what? But in reality, we both knew that I knew what she meant. And so I kind of said to myself, all right, you love this girl. We've been together a long time. You can half-ass your way through a little rubbery blowjob. Just, it'll be like that terrible blowjob girls give sometimes. It's like they're apprehensively licking an ice cream cone made out of venomous snakes. So I'm kind of like, is that what you like? But then the tone changed completely. She looks at me and she says, "No, suck it like you mean it." And at that point, I can't really explain why. I was terrified of the fact that all of a sudden I was self-conscious about my dick sucking. The next thing I know, I'm balls deep in dildo, with tears in my eyes, looking up at her, and, am I doing a good job? I don't think it's going to come. How do I know? So anyways, I found out I'm going to be a father recently. Sperm work. But no, the idea of that terrifies me because I typically don't get along with children that well. I tend to treat them like they're tiny little adults. I was babysitting one of my 6-year-old nephews once, and when he came over, I was in the middle of watching The Shawshank Redemption. And he looked at me and he said, "Hey, Uncle D, what's this all about?" And I said, "Oh, this is the story of Andy Dufresne. He is a convicted murderer going through the trials and tribulations of a life in prison." And he said, "This is boring. Can I watch cartoons?" And I said, "Are you fucking retarded? Tim Robbins is putting on the performance of a lifetime right now, and fuck you." So I haven't done a lot of babysitting. I'm also not a person people typically tag with the title responsible or mature. conversation the other day with a friend about what we would do if we had access to a time machine. He said, I think I would go back and watch Jesus give a sermon on the mountainside. It's a very noble thing to do. I said that I would probably send my cards back into time and see if it caused any type of chaos. And then I'd open up his history book, and it would say, when Robert E. Lee met with General Ulysses S. Grant at Appomattox Courthouse, suddenly, I know this is retarded. The great debate of he who smelled it knelt it sparked 10 more years of civil war. All right, that's my